Homtom Zoji Z9, Homtom's heavyweight phablet is light on features. You may not have heard of Homtom yet, but the Chinese vendor has no less than 31 smartphones in its current lineup. Zoji is the sub-brand that takes care of Homtom's rugged handsets, of which the Z9 is the latest. According to the badly translated website, Zoji strives to change the impression on rugged phones like phone is brick-alike. In other words, the manufacturer aims to make sleek and desirable IP68 smartphones, and the Z9 goes some way to achieving that. That said, this oversized phablet still feels pretty brick-alike, but then it is packing a big battery and screen for a very reasonable price. The HD display measures 5.7 inches and the battery is rated at a decent 5.7 Ah. The main camera uses a pixel-popping 21MP sensor and there's a heart rate monitor beside a fingerprint reader on the back. Combined with a fairly fast ARM processor and the latest edition of Android, this handset looks like being yet another budget rugged hit. This is a large phablet and there's no denying that the rugged casing adds to the bulk. The big slab of Gorilla Glass covering the 5.7-inch display is surrounded by an aluminum and polycarbonate chassis that acts as a bumper and should protect the screen from a fall of a few feet onto concrete. Homtom makes no rash claims about the phone's drop resistance, mind you, but the casing is IP68 certified, which means it is impervious to water and dust. Turn the phone over and its plastic rear is no less glossy. The powerful 21MP dual camera lens can be seen beside a fingerprint reader and a heart rate monitor. There are only two physical buttons on the side of the handset, a power button and volume rocker, and unusually, there are only two rubber-sealed ports. One of the latter is for the SIM tray, which can hold two nano SIM cards and a microSD card, while the other opening hides a USB-C port. Through this versatile socket you can fast charge the battery, transfer data quickly, and even plug in a pair of headphones using the bundled adapter if required. Few would describe this as an attractive design, and furthermore it isn't helped by the intrusive silver Zoji logo on the front and back, but at least it comes in a choice of orange and black trim finishes. The budget rugged phone category is surprisingly vibrant with plenty of Chinese brands jostling for position. Homtom's latest handset looks much like the rest and it has similar specifications and features too. It's built around a 2.5 GHz ARM CPU with 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, which is enough to achieve respectable results in all of our benchmark tests. As mentioned, the phone is equipped with a USB-C port for fast charging, a dual SIM tray with room for a microSD card, and a fingerprint reader. Virtually all of the rugged phones we have seen include all these elements, and even though the Zoji Z9 is at the upper end of the price range, the only feature it adds is a heart rate monitor which won't be of interest to many outdoor professionals. In fact, the Z9 is lacking a few key features, such as wireless charging or an external function button. PPT, press to talk, for walkie-talkie style comms would have been a good feature to include. The display is fairly large at 5.7 inches, but at 1440 by 720 pixels. The resolution is pretty low. The dual lens camera has plenty of megapixels, which translates to lots of detail, but there's no optical zoom and it would have been more useful to have a dedicated function button to open the camera app. Disappointingly, there are no specific hardware or software features to differentiate this rugged phone from a regular smartphone, other than the IP68 rating and large battery. The dual lens camera has plenty of megapixels, which translates to lots of detail, but there's no optical zoom and it would have been more useful to have a dedicated function button to open the camera app. Disappointingly, there are no specific hardware or software features to differentiate this rugged phone from a regular smartphone, other than the IP68 rating and large battery.